Hi. Mukbang time, mukbang time, mukbang time. We ordered out. Took forever for it to come. The guy was new, didn't know where he was going. Oh, God. Uh, Chicken as per usual, because I love it. I like it a lot. Now, it was much more French fries than this. There was a lot of French fries, but I don't eat all my French fries. And I gave them to Richard, the rest of them. And chicken wings, 5 wings. And I got a salad on the side. Look at that. Look at that. Huh? Cukes. Green pepper. Big old piece of tomato. Look at this tomato. Woo, baby. Yeah. And carrots. Carrot pieces. And it's really good. I'm very happy. Some more carrot pieces that fell out. Put it in here. Ketchup. And they didn't have the soda that I wanted, so which was a ginger ale, Canada Dry. So I just went and got from the vending machine locally. And water. Water. Okay. So that's the introductions. So I'm very happy because they had good stuff last time, and we had the salad the last time, and I was pleasantly surprised that it's an actual salad. And I just said my blessing over my meal. And so now it's time to get down and boogie. I'm thirsty. Very warm day today. Very warm day today. Ever so refreshing. I'm going to eat a little piece of carrot just because I can. Yeah, it makes a difference. Okay. I have some of this meat. It has sort of a garlicky smell. Very good. I love that. Just slight. Not overwhelming. Slight garlicky smell. Love it. Yes. Yeah, so anyway, it took forever for them to deliver it because the driver was new and didn't know where he was going. That's so annoying. But patience is a virtue. Took over an hour. I was getting ready to call them and say cancel it. But finally they called and said, oh, he's on, he's in front of the building. I'm like, no, he's not. Anyway, I had to get them an idea of where the place was, even though I don't live anywhere remote. But he came, and he was very nice, and I tipped him. I wasn't mean. Don't be mean to people that handle your food. Nobody's perfect. He didn't do anything hateful. He just was still learning. So I tipped him like I would normally do. Here we go. I love that. I had meant to wait till I started filming to open up the can because I like the smell. The smell. It sounded like shh. But I was thirsty. Very good. Very good. I have a fork. Boop, 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 boop. I'm thinking I'm going to use my hands a lot. And now, I will have a big piece of cucumber. We took 2 Pepsis instead of what I wanted, which was a ginger ale, because I didn't have it. But I'm not going to drink the Pepsi. My husband's going to have it. I used to have practically an addiction to Pepsi. It was, well, not just Pepsi, just brown soda, Pepsi, Coke, whatever. I was very, I felt addicted to colas, dark colas. And I'm not joking. I get cravings for them different times of the day and night, and I drank too much of it. And I didn't know it was bad for me. But I didn't think it was good for me, but I didn't know it was bad for me. Bad for you. And I don't like anything that feels addictive because that's not healthy. So a couple of years ago, I made it my business to get off of the dark colas, and I did, and I'm so happy. Ginger ale is basically the only cola, well, carbonated drink that I would drink is ginger ale. I've had orange. It's just too much sugar in it. Ugh, God. It's too much sugar in orange soda. Grape soda, ugh. I used to like root beer, but I hadn't drank any, or hadn't drunk any sodas at all for a while. So I tried a root beer, and I thought it would be good because I used to like root beer, and I'm thinking, well, it's not really like Coca-Cola or Pepsi. And I took it from the can, and it was so foul. It tasted so foul. I was like, ooh, and spat. It was just awful. So I'm like, well, I'm not drinking that no more. Or as I should say, I'm not drinking that anymore. And I don't miss it. It was really hard though. I get one of the ways that I got off of it, like I said, I felt addicted to it. If it wasn't an addiction, it was the next step below addiction, because it was really, like I said, I would get cravings for it, and it didn't matter what time of the night it was. If I had a strong craving, I'd get it. Excuse me. Ooh, excuse me. Soda. Ginger ale. And so what I would do is I would buy it, or let my husband buy it, but I have to quit it. So what I would do is it would come in the house, and I knew it was coming in the house. I would bring it in the house sometimes. And like I would open up like a can like this, pour it in something, drink it. And after I felt satisfied, that craving was satisfied, whatever else was in it, I just poured it down the sink. And I felt bad about that because I wasn't raised like that, but that stuff was not good for me. And I was in the process of getting off it, so that's what I did. And it worked. I can fight it more and more, wanted it less and less. And then there was that time where I'd be out or I'd be home and somebody would offer me a soda, a Coca-Cola or Pepsi or whatever. Hey, you want this? You want it? No, you can have some. No. And I was fine to be able to say, no, I don't want that, because it had power over me. And it was unhealthy. And that was a really good feeling. And I'm going to tell you something. I've never done drugs. The closest thing I've ever done was smoke cigarettes, regular cigarettes. But, and that was very briefly. But the craving that I had for soda, how it made me feel, and knowing it was bad for me, and just having this craving was the closest thing to an addiction that I've ever had. And it gave me compassion for people who genuinely are addicted, because that's, if the little bit that I felt that was controlling me, that I had to conquer and get the best of, as hard as that was, that's nothing compared to what somebody who's trying to get off of alcohol, who's an alcoholic, or drugs, dope, illicit drugs, or what do you call it, a prescription addiction. It's really hard, for much more harder for them. And so it kind of made me feel more compassion for them. There's always something in every type of pain or struggle that you have. And one of the things about pain and struggle that you go through is it kind of puts you in someone else's shoes. Or you be able to kind of imagine yourself in somebody else's position and not be so judgy, even though maybe they're doing something wrong or something destructive. You're like, wow, okay, but there's this strong urge, and it's hard, and it has a grip. I never want to go back. And I'm just talking about Coca-Cola or Pepsi. Nothing against those companies. There are people who can drink it and they're all right. But me, at that point, it was out of control. It was out of control. Because alcohol, there's nothing wrong with alcohol. But if you're a person that will be addicted to alcohol, you gotta let it go. There are people who can drink wine or whiskey or whatever, and they're fine. And there are people who can drink those same things, champagne, vodka, whatever, and they're not fine. They're not fine. So it's a product that in itself is not bad, but not everybody responds very well to it. And with me, I had to let those colas go. I had to let them go, and I'm not sorry. But I know that a person can have a situation where they are going into like a diabetic type of shock thing, where Coca-Cola, a Pepsi, or something like this would actually help them. So there you go. Something about balancing their sugar or whatever. So I'm not here to preach against those brown sodas. I'm telling you what my experience was. I have friends and family who drink it, but I can resist. It's best for me not to. And like I'm noticing, like again, I'm older and things are different. And like I have to fight the urge to eat stuff that is not so good for me. Like I love these. They got peanuts and they got chocolate in them. But this is confession. Over the past 2 days I've had this. And this, ooh, yeah, buttery toffee. This is my favorite kind. I used to eat them in one setting. I used to eat Oreo cookies, the whole package in one set. I couldn't just have a sleeve, like even one of the sleeves. I had to have the whole package. I couldn't just eat a couple of cookies. I had to have the whole package. And I did the same thing getting off of that, Oreo cookies, the way I got off of the dark colas. Excuse me. In that, when I saw that I couldn't not eat the whole package of the cookies, I thought, okay, this is too much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start throwing away. So buy the package. Even before I ate, I threw away some of the cookies because it's in the garbage. So it's not in me. And so I'm cutting back and cutting back. And then it got to the point where I could eat 2 sleeves but leave another sleeve. Then I got to the point where I could eat 1 sleeve. Then a couple of cookies. And then I was just done. I didn't feel like I had to have it anymore. And actually, they're kind of high in salt as well as sugar and stuff. And so I let those go. That doesn't mean I don't eat other kind of cookies. But I feel like it's a process. And the good thing is, I really like cucumbers. I really like lettuce. I really like onions. I do. As a godsend. Aromatics. But I also love dairy a lot. Sugary stuff. For the first time, instead of eating a whole box, because I would get this, I would have to eat the whole box. Now, you know that's wrong. That is wrong. But because I was seeing that I was having a bad physical reaction, so I'm going to do half. And I put a few of them in the trash, but I love them. So I divided over, I did half. So I'm either going to be able to eventually just divide them up into little portions and eat them over, like spread it out for like a month or maybe 3 weeks or something. But I got to cut back. See, this is popcorn. Corn and peanuts. But it's got the sugar stuff, and popcorn is starch. So I feel like if I just lessen my servings, instead of getting it all in one spell, whatever, then that will help my blood sugar not go crazy. Because I can't do what I used to could do when I was in my 40s, 30s, 20s, and teens. That's over with. Okay. The air conditioning is sort of working. But I'm really happy. Still got to watch out for the bugs that were, biting me from outside. Little tiny bugs that live in the grass and the leaves and stuff. I don't know. Still got to watch out for that. But I'm going to be doing like an unboxing, except what I got didn't come in a box. And then there's something that did come in a box, actually, but that's something else. Not just mukbangs. Though I have to say I love the mukbangs. I love the mukbangs. I do. And also, there's going to be clothes. I plan on doing skits. And excuse me for smacking. But I was thinking, like, what do you guys think about the ASMR? Like, if I did some of that, how do you feel about that? I already have something in my mind, and I was thinking about doing some of that. Life has that occurring naturally anyway, and I like stuff that calms people down and soothes people. Like rain on a tin roof is really nice. And when people pop bubble wrap, I love that. Or different other type of sounds and things. So whatever you think about that, comment about that. Have some of this water. I have some relatives that were saying they wanted to do a mukbang. with me. So I hope so. I'm begging him to do it because I thought it would be fun. So he seemed more agreeable now. So yay! Family mukbang. Okay. Oh, and I found another YouTuber that I thought you would really like. And this YouTuber is called The Candy Inspector. And they're just very different. They inspect candy. And I'm not going to tell you too much about it except that it's unique. And I really like it. I really enjoy it. And I would like you to check them out. The Candy Inspector. And there's a couple of them. But I will, let me see, can I leave a link? I'm still learning. Hold on. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. They have, you'll see them, they're wearing latex gloves. Yeah. So this one that I'm talking about wears latex gloves. And I'm not going to tell you anything else. And it's not anything inappropriate. It's not something that you can't have kids or your parents in the room. But it's different. And I have to tell you, I really enjoy it. Excuse me. The Candy Inspector. So, I feel so much better. I haven't even eaten that much. Oh, and I'm so excited because I have 40 subs. Because my first goal is the 100 subs. That's my first milestone. And I tried this hard. And after that, my next milestone is 1,000 subs. But I'm looking at 100 subs, move to 250, 500, and then 1,000. And I'm hoping, and this is July the 1st. Yeah. No. The 1st or 2nd. Was it the 1st? July the 1st, I think. And, because Monday's the... Yeah. Today is... I'm really bad with that. Forgive me, but I'm really bad with that. So today's July the 1st. And I'm hoping that towards the end of this month that I'll have over 100 subs. I hope so. And there's going to be other stuff. Like things are going to get... I got plans. My wedding anniversary is coming up. Before you know it'll be here. I have some fun things planned for that. If you have suggestions for ideas, like nothing weird or inappropriate, please. This is a family-friendly type of thing. You know, I'm open to listening. I love this meat. I do. I don't use my ketchup. Eep! Fries. I tell you what. Dun 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 dun. Eep! I'm not really big. This is good though. This ketchup is good. I don't really use a lot of ketchup. I thought about just getting beans, onions, and hot dogs. maybe some apples. Some good old farmhand cowboy food. Cowboy Indians in a good way. Like being the cowboy and the Indian. Oh. Look, it's gone. Please don't be. Oh. Nothing. This is it. But I got water. Also, I'm going to be eating in public places too, not just here. But I can't take real extreme weather. I can't. So the home is a good place for me to do this. But I'm going to be outside. Well, not eating outside necessarily, but I'm going to be dining at other places. Oh, good. It's actually good with the chicken. I gotta find out what brand of ketchup they use. It's good. I gotta find out. It would really be hard for me to be a vegan. I'm not opposed to anybody being a vegan. I just know how I am, that's all. Yeah. Oh. Lettuce. It sprayed me with the water. Don't drip. And I'm gonna be talking and showing clothes for big girls, stuff, fashion. I know I haven't done it yet. Don't think I've forgotten about it. If I haven't. But I want to tell you about the candy that I had, the Crunch Munch that I had, because I feel like it's important to be truthful. And also, I can't bury my head in the sand and pretend that I don't know what's going on with what I've been doing, because that's not the case. This is really good. Took them so long for it to come though. But nice people. The lady who answered the phone, she was nice. And the guy who was really late because he didn't know where he was, they were very nice. And like I said, you have to be good to people who handle your food. It's good. They're gonna have my business. Like my little sister would say, you eating all this food. She'd be like, wait. I'm trying to be balanced, but we're supposed to enjoy life. And so thank you. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. And that you have a good week.